Hey, top of the day to you all. I'm Ranger Nick. How you all going? Beautiful spot we got here today. Look at this, wonderful. So I thought I'd cook myself a roast lamb. So I'm going to do a Sikandari Raan today. It's part of my curry kits range. If you're a curry lover, check it out. I tell you what, there's some beautiful curries in there. Sikandari Raan's a roast leg of lamb. It was actually put together by Alexander the Great, who had Sikandari as a king locked in his prison. When he was asked how he'd like to be treated, he said, well, you're a king, I'm a king, treat me like you'd like to be treated yourself. So he put a big feast on, and it was a leg of goat. So Sikandari's leg. That's what we're going to cook today. You're in for a treat. If you're a lamb roast lover and you want to change from rosemary and garlic, I highly recommend you give this one a try. Let's get into it. Righto. Ranger Nick's curry kits, quick, simple, easy to cook, rightio. So we've got a Sikandari Raan here. This is how the packaging comes. So I've got my spices and I've got my almond meal or nut meal there. Spreadsheet comes with, and you'll also find this on the back of the pack here, okay? But it's got a list of ingredients, simplified cooking technique, and a link to YouTube. Provided you can read and follow instructions, you shouldn't have too many trouble. So let's get right into it right now. At about 50mm intervals, nice deep incisions into the roast. Okay, so don't be scared, get right in there. Nice deep incisions right the way along, and that should about pull us up. Then we're going to just dump that one straight into the camp oven. And our next step is the fun part. Now, while I'm on a creek bank, I generally cut everything up fine with a knife, but I've actually cheated a little bit today, and I've bought myself along an inverter, and I'm going to put it into a food processor, which makes it so much quicker and easier. So that's what our task is today. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I've got some natural Greek yogurt here, all right? And I want to put 280 mils of this yogurt into that dilly tin, righto? Lovely. Tell your mum. So the spices go in, rip that packet open, up in them, straight in, and we're going to add ginger, garlic, and some onion. Now, I'm going to take that over to my food processor and let it work its magic. Righto, so a quick 30 or 40 second whiz, and I've got a nice smooth paste here. I added the mint and the chilli. It's all done, ready to go. So the next step is to just pour that over the top of our roast, making sure that we get that sauce right in amongst those incisions. So get it right into the gaps, make it groovy, just like so, and then the rest goes straight over the top. Quick and easy, just like that. The next step, all I have to do is let that marinate for at least 2 hours. Overnight's much better, but at least 2 hour marinate and you'll be ready to rumble. Righto, so that's now had some time to marinate. So that's at least 2 hours that's been sitting there. As I said, overnight's much better, but at least 2 hours that's been sitting there to marinate. I'm gonna add the humble spud to it. So we'll chuck a few spuds around. If you're real keen, you can chuck some other root veggies in too. That's kind of up to you. And back to this blender thing. You don't have to blend this in. You can just mix it all together. I just find it's a bit smoother and nicer if I do that. So I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tablespoons of sultanas. I'm going to add to that my cashew meals and some coconut cream. So we'll knock the scab off that and in it goes. We'll give that a quick blend, pour it over the top, it'll be ready to set in the oven. We've got that one done, so that's our coconut cream and sultanas, and we just need to take that final step and pour it all over the top of our potatoes and meat. And that, my friends, is ready for the fire. I know, coals down. You'll probably find you'll want 1/2 to 3/4 of a post hole shovel on the floor there. That should be plenty enough because I don't want to overheat the base. Drop that onto there and I load the lid. And in an hour per kilo, we'll be eating Sikandari Raan. Right, we've been about an hour per kilo, so that's been in there for almost 2.5 hours now. I'm gonna have a look at it, see if it's cooked, and we'll get it onto a plate. Let's have a look. Oh, it's looking pretty good. Righto, let's pop this down and see what we can get off it. Oh, look at that, what a lovely piece of lamb. And most importantly, how good does it taste? That's what we want to know, isn't it? How good does that taste? Oh, it's just falling to pieces on me. Lovely, bit of that sauce. Sikandari Raan at its best. Bless your little hearts, folks. Why can I not get enough of that? Hurry in a hurry, folks. Get it into you.